Haven't been myself for the longest time. Can't blame my health, just feel like I'll be better off somewhere else, somewhere I can hide away and never be found. I hate to dwell in all this complication. I know I will find my way out soon, but I don't want to burden you till I feel right as rain. Right as rain, but just know, keep my heart,
So I actually leave my house in about 6 or 7 hours to get to the airport to get on a flight. And I thought now would be the perfect time to sit down and finally film this video. I thought we could have finally a little chat about what's been going on with me, where I'm at, how I've actually been feeling, because there's a lot. I don't even know where to begin. I think I've been putting off filming this video about how I've really been feeling for quite a long time, because although I felt as though I wanted to share this, to be honest and to be frank about everything, I think because of the way I was really feeling, I didn't feel like picking up the camera or sitting down to film at all. And to be honest, I actually haven't really vlogged much since coming back to Lisbon this time. And it's just been a really weird adjustment phase and period of my life right now for me. And I have honestly just been really struggling with it, which might not come across on the content that I produce or on my Instagram account if you follow me over there. But it's just been a really weird transition. There are a range of different factors, a lot of different things going on that have contributed to the way that I've been feeling. Now when I'm talking to you, I feel a lot better. I'm in a better place, which is why I'm able to even sit down and film this video with you right now. But if you had asked me maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks ago how I was feeling really low, really down. I didn't want to film. I didn't even really want to see anyone. I just kind of isolated myself from people, which inevitably just didn't help with my mood. I was really struggling with adjusting to the work life. Suddenly going from having the whole day and my time completely to myself to transitioning to a proper job, which is a bit of a shock to the system. And I think that in itself is something that probably everyone would struggle with. But I think what made it difficult and what made me feel really down and really sad is my ankle. To cut a very long story short, if you've been following my vlogs, you'll know this ankle has been playing up for a long time. It is my own fault. Because I didn't rest it properly when I should have done, it's kind of now I need to rehabilitate it. And I've had all these difficulties. I've gone to the doctor, I even went to the hospital, I've had scans done. It's been like a whole nightmare in itself, which I guess has just caused me a lot of problems, a lot of stress. Just mainly since coming back, really been resting my ankle as much as possible, which has meant I can't go out, or I couldn't go out much before because walking on it was just painful. I didn't want to risk it, so I was just stuck inside the house. I avoided going out of the house, starting my job, which is fully remote, isolated in one place for the whole day, the whole time. Even on the weekends, I was staying at home. That in itself is depressing for anyone. I didn't even leave the house. Even saying that is just, no wonder I was depressed. I wasn't going to the gym, and I miss the gym so much, and doing exercise. All of that combined was just making me feel so low and so down. And the work itself, I enjoy it now, but you know, when you're first starting, it's difficult, you're adjusting, all of that. I was really just not enjoying the working life. I really wasn't. I was just stuck in these 4 walls. It was just so lonely and isolating. Also, during this period of time, and even to a certain extent up to now, I actually started binge eating. I was just comfort eating, I think, because I was so low, because I was so down. But because I couldn't do exercise or leave the house because of my ankle, inevitably the comfort eating and the binge eating was making me gain a lot of weight, because I wasn't doing just day-to-day activities. I was completely sedentary. And so this just got into this really vicious cycle, which I'm only just kind of coming out of, where I would comfort eat and binge eat all of this unhealthy food, feel disgusted with myself, and then because I felt disgusted with myself and felt even lower, I would like continue doing it, but then that would make me gain a lot of weight. And you might not be able to tell or see, but I've gained probably about 4, 5, maybe even 6 kilograms of weight, and that in itself again was making me feel so low and so down, because I was seeing my body change, I was feeling my body change, and I don't like it because I enjoy exercise, I enjoy being healthy, but seeing those changes in my body and not really being able to do anything about it other than stop eating, you know, exercise wise I couldn't really do anything because of my ankle. And then it just, yeah, it was just this cycle of me gaining this weight, me feeling shit about that, but then me continuing to binge eat because I was comforting myself, but then it was just not helping the situation at all because I couldn't exercise. I guess also part of that is also why I didn't really want to be filming myself. I didn't want to be taking pictures of myself. I didn't want to really like look at myself because I felt so disgusted with my binge eating and with the fact that I couldn't control myself. I've just been feeling very stuck and very lost in life. And even here in Lisbon, although I absolutely love it and I love the city and I do intend on being here for the next 4 years, I don't see myself living here long term. I would like my own place, or I would like to live with other girlfriends. I get along really well with my flatmates, but I think certain things as well just make me feel less comfortable than I would in my own place or with friends that I was really close with. And although they know that I do YouTube and stuff, it's just not the same. So I think like that has prevented me from creating videos that I really want to create, but also because I don't see myself being here long term, I haven't made the effort to decorate the room enough to make it feel like my own, and to make, because it's not like how the room is now, I like it, but it's not how I would want my space to be. I haven't actually put the effort into like buying things, like I'd want to buy plants and I'd want to put up more posters and things like that. But I mean, this is kind of like the extent of my decoration. I don't really know what I'm doing right now with my life here. I don't really know what, I just don't really know what's going on, and I think a lot of people just don't. And I think it's okay to feel this way, and that not enough people talk about the fact that we all don't really know what we're doing, and we all feel a bit lost, and we all feel a bit stuck, and that's perfectly fine. And I guess it's just, you know, trying to figure that out, and step by step trying to take steps to help me feel better about what direction my life is going in, and kind of trying to get out of this rut that I've been stuck in for a long time. My morning routine, what is a morning routine? I wake up late, I go to bed really late, I don't prioritize my health, I don't prioritize my sleep, I am eating unhealthily, I haven't established a good routine because I've been stuck in the cycle of I don't know what is going on, I don't know what I'm doing, and that is also why I guess, you know, the way I've been feeling is reflected in the content that I produce, because if I'm not feeling fully myself, then I can't create the content that I want to create. And again, that's like another thing that I wanted to touch upon, is like my YouTube. I honestly feel like quitting sometimes because I don't see the levels of engagement that I used to. It's so hard to stay motivated when I see the engagement and I see the views going down. But then sometimes I'll get messages or DMs or emails, or I'll see one of your comments and it will really make my day, and someone will have said specifically, you know, that you're taking the time out of your day to message me and say, thank you so much for creating this piece of content, it's actually really helps me. And that is then what keeps me going. I feel as though I'm very much behind my peers, and you shouldn't compare yourself to others. Obviously you shouldn't, everyone's on their own journey, but it's inevitable, it's hard not to. And I've chosen a very different career path from a lot of my university peers, as well as from my school peers. A lot of them might be watching this and thinking she's absolutely thriving based on her social media, whatever, but you know, guys, I'm really not. I'm really actually struggling. Yeah, I hope if anything, this video helps other people in my situation and at my age feel like it's okay. You know, I do believe that things will work out and they will happen the way they're meant to, but that doesn't make it any easier in the moment when you're feeling really down and you're feeling really lost. It's just confusing and weird, and I'm in a better place now, but I mean, it's still very weird. I'm still figuring things out, and I'm sorry for this ramble. I feel like I'm just always in this cycle of trying to get back into a routine, trying to be more productive, trying to continue with my language learning, trying to do this, trying to do that, and it's exhausting. And difficult, and then I beat myself up about it. And I know I shouldn't beat myself up about it, but at the same time, I feel as though I'm losing myself. The person I am right now is not the person I want to be, or the person I thought I was. You know, I hope someone can kind of relate to that, and that makes sense. But we're all about positivity, and things will work out, I'm sure. But yeah, that is the truth about how I've really been feeling. And yeah, I should probably go to bed now, even though my hair's still wet, because my flight is very early and I probably won't get much sleep. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate you all so much.
Right as rain, but just know you keep my heart, keep my heart, keep my heart beating. You give me more, give me more, give me more to believe in. You know, one day I will find a way to feel something. Just keep my heart, keep my heart, keep my heart